Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another stream that started an hour late because of technical issues. Why are these games so difficult to capture sometimes? Maybe I should just start playing, I don't know, modern games like Call of Duty Zombie Ops 4 Modern Ice Chest. Yeah. It's annoying because I actually bought and downloaded the game yesterday and got it all set up working on my PC in windowed mode and everything. And that took a little while, but this game is difficult to capture, and that's documented when I started to look it up, but I managed to find a weird way to trick it. Anyway, hope everybody else is having a good week. Why does it not feel like Wednesday? Maybe because either so much has happened or not enough has happened. You gotta stop thinking about work so much and start getting more sleep. But on the bright side, it's Spooktober, which means we have an excuse to play horror games and read horror novels. As if we actually need an excuse. I would do that any time of the year. Wonder if I could just make a career out of streaming nothing but horror ever. Would I run out of horror games? Maybe not, but I'd have to start scraping the bottom of the barrel. And hey, Stockforwarder, how are you doing tonight? Just don't have the energy I used to. Also realizing this is our 4th Spooktober. That means I've been officially streaming for... Wait, that can't be right. I'm probably getting confused. Time's beginning to lose its meaning. But oh yeah, thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple of streams. Last night we did a bonus stream where we started reading Stories in the Dark by Barry Payne, which was interesting. And Sunday, we made a little more progress in Blackthorn. And Saturday, we finished... It was last Saturday we finished both 1213 and Zorro. Yeah, it was. Right, I was trying to finish things up for the end of Cinematic Platformer September. And tonight we're going to play Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Sometimes called Alone in the Dark 4. I mean, like, on the executable itself. And we're playing the GOG version because I was too lazy to try and get my CD-ROM version working. Also, the GOG version was on sale. For like $1 off, so yeah, kind of scored big. Not that it's that expensive in general. And this one came out several years after Alone in the Dark 3 and uses a very different engine with extensive graphical upgrades and possibly less jank. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get started. And cross our fingers, knock on wood, that this game still captures the way it did right before I started streaming. Oh, let me turn off that alert thing. It's also one of those older games that like hog all your CPU power and won't touch your GPU. And I think we can handle it. It's like no armadillo I've ever seen. Oh yeah. The game also doesn't exist unless you're looking at it. It's one of those quantum programs. Darkworks. spiral house. Damn it, now I want ham. Is that the Doctor Who intro? I think we can all agree this looks awesome. Let me know if... What is? We don't ask questions. Let me know if the volume's acceptable. The different components of the audio within game. That's nice.
Gloucester, Massachusetts, October 30th, 2001, 2100 hours.
2001, right? Is that modern era? Director of the original Alone in the Dark. Hey, nifty Neds. Nice, welcome in.
This is Fiske. I hope you had a safe trip.
How are you?
I can already hear you ranting, but I've taken on a new case. I know, I promised
Wait,
I'd quit.
Carnby.
But I was contacted by a man named Johnson to go to Shadow Island and investigate Obed Morton and the Abcanis writing tablets. Does that ring any bells? Now you understand why I couldn't say no and had to leave right away. I'm going tomorrow. I left some notes on the office desk. See you soon, Carnby. Oh, I nearly forgot. If you want to contact Johnson, is it 555-1495?
Boston Police Department. Name Fiske. First name Charles. Date of birth February 17th, 1944. Presumed date of death October 24th, 2001.
Nice.
Somewhere in the United States, October 31st, 2001, 1800 hours, 43 minutes.
So?
They'll be on Shadow Island in about an hour.
Carnby's a loose cannon, but we had no real choice. And the professor?
Professor Aline Cedrac is convinced that Obed Morton is her... We had no trouble persuading her.
I must have those tablets in their translation. Is that clear, Johnson?
Perfectly, sir.
Daddy?
Oh, you guys can't see it?
Miss Cedrac? Aline? Wake up.
What? Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Here. You'll probably need this. Do you have your radio?
Yes, I have it.
Aline. When we get to the island, for your safety, you'd better stay close to me.
My safety? Is there any danger? I was hired to authenticate the translation of the Abcanis stones. I will be working with Professor Morton.
My best friend died because of the...
ceases to exist. The thing is, like, I can't move the window, and it blocks. Okay, maybe I have to trick it to recapture every time I open or close it. Great. Switch.
Those tablets. He was killed on
Can
Shadow
you guys see it
Island.
now?
And I swear I'm gonna find whoever did it.
I'm very sorry. Listen, I know Professor Morton's reputation. He's a scientist, a great researcher.
Well, to me, he's just another suspect. We're getting close. Shadow Island.
What was that?
Unless it ceases to capture when there are videos playing. We had certain issues with Donald Duck going quackers, which came out around the same time. Well, let's skip the video, but if my theory is correct, okay, so we just can't see the cutscenes. Lovely. There's maybe my best bet would be to I'll play a bit for tonight, but then maybe if I can't figure out how to get the video, the cutscenes captured, then I'll just play an emulated version of, I don't know, one of the console ports. I've heard the Dreamcast one is good. Or I could just cancel stream. Good. Yeah. But I took an Uber home to get home so I could stream timely even though I got out of work late. And then promptly had to spend more than an hour fixing technical difficulties. No, that's a relief. I mean, I'm glad at least we can see the game. It's just, if we're not able to see the cutscenes, well, maybe it'll be, only the intro cutscene, like with Donald Duck. Yeah, that's the worst. We can work with it. So, get to choose between
Gloucester, Massachusetts, October 30th, 2001, 2100 hours.
I assume you guys aren't able to see it now, right? Okay, and now it should be visible again. So we get to choose between Aline Cedrac and Edward Carnby, who is inexplicably still alive in 2001, after the last game was set in, around 1930? Or maybe he's just named after his grandfather. I'm sure the game will explain it. Characteristic, father unknown. Characteristic, owns a double-barrel gun. Not double-barreled, just double-barrel. Well, that's quite a character bio for each of them. Okay. We'll play as Carnby. I've read that the two characters, the games are substantially different, so if we end up liking the game, maybe we'll play through Aline Cedrac's game next Spooktober.
Alone in the dark.
My parachute won't be of any further use. So I'm guessing that helicopter we were in crashed.
Carnby, answer me, please.
Aline, are you okay?
How could I be okay? What was that thing? What the heck's going on here?
At the moment, I've got no idea.
Listen, I want out of here, right now.
Look, don't panic. I'll think of something. Where exactly are you?
On the roof of some kind of manor. I nearly got myself killed. I'm really scared. Please do something.
I landed in some woods about 100 yards from the manor. Can you see me?
See you? How could I? Help me, for Christ's sake. Turn on your flashlight. Okay, I can see you now.
Okay, I see you too. Here's what we'll do. Try and get inside the manor, then find a place to hide. I'll come looking for you.
How long will that take?
I don't know. As little time as I can.
What?
Aline, I'll come for you, and that's a promise.
Hurry.
Hey, we don't have to worry about lamp oil this time. Isn't that nice? Let's go the opposite direction and look for secrets. This gate is secured with a combination padlock. Star, moon, other moon, no, storm cloud. They're just rocks on the ground, I guess. Yeah. So there's nothing much here. That's... these trees. Very barren. Did you have to push a button to climb up the stairs like in Resident Evil?
Oh my god. No, don't move. Don't move.
His arm to move.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Who did this to you?
This island is a hellhole. Not men. Filthy beasts. Flee. Get out of here any way you can.
How did you get here?
The boat. Last shipment. He shot everyone.
Look, just try to stay calm. You got a gun. I'm leading you some bullets. I'll go and find help.
Help. But you'll die like everyone else.
Stay in.
I'll be back.
He's gonna need a lot of help. Does anybody know, can you run out of batteries in this game? Is that something I should be worried about? Yes, I should have read the manual before playing. But I also should have gotten my life in order years ago. I can find some bandages for that guy.
God.
Yeah. I don't think he'll need bandages. But maybe he has bullets. Or keys, which spin very rapidly. What's that? No. It was just a brick. Those noises are. Looked like a different path. The door is locked. Charm of saving. So, ink ribbons. This game feels very inspired by Resident Evil. Which would be funny if, like, Alone in the Dark inspired Resident Evil, and then Resident Evil inspired Alone in the Dark. I don't think the dog's going to be all right. What is that thing? That's cool. Box of magnesium bullets. And survival horror games are always friendly, right? way first. Ooh. What's that? Oh boy. Ah! Oh. They're not interested in me. Perhaps those are non-zombified dogs. Oh, first aid kit. A sculpture. So slow. Wonder if we're gonna have combat on the stairs. Okay. I don't know that I gained any benefit from killing him. I mean, hopefully they can't heal. Does anyone know? Can the monsters, like, do they heal in this game? I guess he died anyway. Satisfied. Oh yeah, this is looking very Resident Evil inspired. This statue is the height of bad taste. Oh, I don't know. Shut the fuck up, Airplane Line. It's a horrible statue. That doesn't really remind me of a Peter Jackson movie. It sounds close by, but I don't see it. Let's see if those are statues there. That's supposed to be growling or moaning we hear. Fatty Plus. Welcome in. Doing okay, thanks. How are you? Yeah, you guys, please go check out Big Fatty Plus. And also Nifty Ness, whom I forgot to give a shout out to. But how are you, Big Fatty? What was it you were playing most recently? Good. Oh, Dredge. Iron Rig DLC. Did you enjoy that? You must be enjoying it somewhat if you got the DLC. There's like 2 shots of reliably mortally wounded puppy. A sculpture. Yeah, I got lots of sculptures. I saw something on the ground. It's just a rock catching the light in an odd way. Oh, nice. Just like that one shot in Alone in the Dark too. But without the inhuman hand. Yeah. If you're gonna have fixed camera angles, why not have fun with it? More sculptures. I mean, I know I'll have to deal with them eventually, but... That's a big manor. It is locked.
What's going on?
Things. Terrifying things. Shadows. Living shadows.
Aline?
It's awful. Come and get me. I'm begging you. Come quick.
Aline! Aline! Shit.
That was Aline doing the shooting. She doesn't sound particularly terrified. I'm begging you. Come quick. Get me out of here. I'm absolutely horrified for my life, Carnby. I don't know how much longer I'm going to survive. You know these college professors. They got some chill. So whatever was feeding on the dog's corpse. Shit. Jeez. How many hits do those things take? Wait. storm shrieks in the night. I thought I heard water. I wonder if that's a creek there. Instead of me walking through a puddle. Do you want to activate this valve? Can't believe the valve works on the GOG version. Oh. I didn't see it at first. Good game, guys. It's been fun.
Gloucester, Massachusetts, October 3rd.
Alone in the dark.
Yep, game over. Game over very quickly and easily? In an Alone in the Dark game? Well, that's a complete departure from the rest of the series. Like the rest of the series, it's a little harder to save scum when you can only save 5 times. Anyway, that's just the... So we already heard that cutscene.
Answer me, please.
Aline, are you okay?
How could I be okay? What was that thing? What the heck's going on here?
At the moment, I've got no idea.
Listen, I want out of here, right now.
Look, don't panic. I'll think of something. Where exactly are you?
On the roof of some kind of manor. I nearly got myself killed. I'm really scared. Please do something.
I landed in some woods about 100 yards from the manor. Can you see me?
See you? How could I? Help me, for Christ's sake. Turn on your flashlight.
It's pretty bright out.
Okay, I can see you now.
Okay, I see you too. Here's what we'll do. Try and get inside the manor, then find a place to hide. I'll come looking for you.
How long will that take?
I don't know. As little time as I can.
What?
Aline, I'll come for you, and that's a promise.
Hurry.
Oh my God. No, don't move. Don't.
Leave me be.
Who did this to you? How did you get here?
Skipping cutscenes. Within a game?
Last.
Look, just try to stay calm. You've got a gun. I'm leading you. I'll be back.
I'll be back in about 10 seconds.
God.
amazed by the two snarling dogs charging at him. I wonder if that sculpture will become part of a puzzle later. This much stuff on the ground. So does each shot fire 2 bullets? I mean, yes, double-barreled gun. So yeah, that just means he has twice the attack power. My good old double-barreled duo-cylinder revolver. It fires 2 bullets simultaneously, as there's no way to fire one. It ain't shotgun Slade rules. Oh, really, Big Fatty? So, you just, like, killed the dogs? Yeah, I mean, it's just lucky I realized that they, 2 bullets and then they crawl away to die. So have you played this game all the way through, Big Fatty? Oh, nice. It auto aims. That's useful. I don't have a melee weapon, though. Oh, let me see. I can unequip it and use Savata, or however you pronounce it. No punching and kicking in this installment. Yep. He is still crawling. I wish he would die. Okay, there he goes. I don't want him trying to get my shots. Yeah, they took a notch out of me. Carnby's fine. There's nothing in front of that statue, right? But did I try behind it? Nothing. Come downstairs, puppy. that cutscene.
Carnby? Carnby, come in.
What's going on?
Things. Terrifying things. Shadows. Living shadows.
Aline?
It's awful. Come and get me. I'm begging you. Come quick.
Aline! Aline!
Shit. Just didn't give voice actors much direction. No, Big Fatty Plus. I've only played the first 3 in Jack in the Dark. Yeah, working my way through the series at a rate of 1 per year. Love that part. Get a good look at these things. Yeah. You remember this version being jank as hell? As opposed to Alone in the Dark 1? It's not that I know where it's going to come from. God, they're a little bit spongy, aren't they? Danger. Is danger the lowest level? Shoot. There's like fine caution and danger. Oh, jeez. Oops. Shoot. I'm doing so badly. Like, wow, is it even worth? Whatever. Yeah, I figure the charm lets you save, but I figure I can't save yet, because I assume they're going to be really limited. Says the guy who finished Resident Evil Remake with like 15 ribbons. But better to end up with too many than to run out of them and have to restart the game. I have a feeling that chat would not stand for that. We're going through our bullets. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at these. Map of Shadow Island. Ghostly figure by the compass. What is that? Zoom in or out loud. Johnson gave it to me just before our departure. Yeah, no hidden message on the back. Fiske's notebook. My interest in Shadow Island goes back to the period when I worked for the Bureau 713. The director, Christopher Lamb, gave me the case investigating Obed Morton, a young anthropology professor born on the island. Obed Morton, the island, the Abkhanis Amerindians, and a number of events of varying drama all seemed to be somehow linked by some dark secret. Bureau 13 was officially charged with observation, containment, and undermining of small groups of communists and their sympathizers who were acting, or likely to act, within the territory of the United States. However, I quickly understood that Christopher Lamb had a, let us say, more personal idea of the Bureau's mission. Lamb, a mysterious and manipulative character, seemed to be almost obsessed with the occult, the paranormal, and magic. I can't say that I ever really understood his true objectives, but the reports that were sent to him, and which sometimes came through my desk, were more often concerned with a group of Satanists here or there, or such and such a sacrifice, or even this or that voodoo bewitchment, than about the movements of the communist agent saboteurs that finally proved so inoffensive. The Bureau 713 itself seemed to develop the atmosphere of mystery. Everything became compartmentalized. We were cut off from one another. Contacts between agents themselves were becoming rare. However, the means at Lamb's disposition seemed bottomless. I can't believe that Lamb could have carried out such sweeping operations without some support from very high places. The number and diversity of the cases we were taking up didn't stop rising during the 5 years I spent at the Bureau. It was in '78, during my last 6 months there, that Lamb asked me to write up a report on Obed Morton. The man had what it takes to arouse interest. The last child of one of the most powerful families of the Boston aristocracy, Morton was one of the youngest professors at Massachusetts. At 24, he had written a brilliant doctorate. His studies on the Abkhanis tribe are remarkable for their clarity and profundity. Very quickly, however, his scientific work seemed to get infected with a personal involvement that undermined his objectivity. During one of his classes, he shared with his students the fabulous archaeological discoveries that his grandfather, Jeremy Morton, had made on Shadow Island, a Morton family possession since the beginning of the 19th century. A few years later, to a packed floor of half-amused, half-worried colleagues, he gave a demonstration of the magical properties of a charm he had found in the island's system of tunnels. He was persuaded that the charm enabled the wearer to retain a precise and clear memory of the events he lived. More than once, he evoked the world of darkness, a kind of hell on earth which, if we believe him, is the origin of all evil that has come to the world since the arrival of modern man. His whole work in the last few years for the university has been consecrated to the translation of ancient symbols on a few pieces of bark. All this was the cause of a fierce argument I had with Lamb. I failed to see what this Obed Morton and Shadow Island had to do with the Bureau mandate. Lamb immediately demanded my resignation and obliged me to sign a ridiculously strict contract of confidentiality. The talking down that followed contained more threats than advice. That led me to do a little investigating of my own into Lamb. The least one can say is that he has covered his tracks. Christopher Lamb was born in 1938 in Kassa, Hungary. When his father was shot for war crimes in 1946, his family emigrated to the United States with a borrowed name. A powerful network, including many of his father's old friends, gave him a lift up the ranks in a number of para-government agencies specializing in the fight against communism. In 1971, he became the director of the highly secret Bureau 713. The Bureau was involved in a number of dodgy operations, black ops stuff in American territory, but also in a number of friendly countries, Surrounding himself with a personal guard of ultra-nationalist militants, Lamb became a veritable state within a state. He was untouchable. The congressman who had been calling for the closure of the Bureau 713 after the fall of the Berlin Wall seemed to have given up. Rumors talk of pressure on them and their families. Lamb was the victim of a suicide attack by a left-wing activist. As a souvenir, he is paralyzed at the neck. It is just a hypothesis, but it seems to me that Lamb and Obed Morton got in touch about the tablets the billionaire had used at his conferences. Morton has been known to associate them with a kind of apocalypse in which the darkness will walk the earth. No doubt Lamb saw in it another opportunity to increase his power. For the time, I have kept only a charm. I know nothing of its role or significance. Fortunately, I have 5 of them. Oh, thank you for the lurk, 456. Bandages, disinfectant, and a small bottle. A small bottle of what, you ask? Royal Crown Cola. Oh, geez, that only freaking dropped me to caution? Look, how many times did I get hit? Was it? I threw a lot of ammo. It worries me. Ooh. Waist deep in it. Is there something hidden under the water? I'm sure I saw something flash for a moment. What was that? You guys see it too, right? It's not just my eyes playing tricks on me. Oh, no, great. natural. You're right, Big Fatty. The name right. Found this flooded waterway. Oh, that's supposed to be water animation. Wow. Oh, hey. It's the dragons from Alone in the Dark 1. Oh, hum, I'm dead again.
Gloucester, Massachusetts, October 30th, 2001.
Alone in the dark.
Powerful things. Yeah, man. To be fair, I died quite a bit when I first played Resident Evil. Mostly because I was
Carnby,
mucking around
answer me,
trying to knife
please.
zombies.
Aline,
How could I be okay?
at the moment, I've got no...
Listen,
Look, don't
on the roof,
I landed in some...
see you?
Okay. You can advance it line by line if you press
How
the
long will-
space.
I don't know.
What?
Aline, I'll come...
Hurry.
Hurry if you'd be quiet.
Oh my god.
It's One Hand the Seer. She looks different.
None... How did you get here?
The boat.
Look, just try to stay...
I'll be back with some bandages.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Bandages will fix it when your arm has been ripped off.
God.
We can't take his gun or anything. Yeah. If there's any benefit to not setting the dogs loose until later. It really feels like you're supposed to, I don't know, memorize when the enemies are coming from, be ready for them. Anyway, I was gonna see if there's still a corpse here. And there it is. Maybe if I come from this direction. still fine. I'm doing slightly better this time. This time I'll just save once I get to the wheel. Good boys. Fetch. Weird little creature. I mean, the series has a history of weird creatures. Bullets like candy, yeah. Like, I wonder if I should try running past this on next one. So you've played this before, Big Fatty Plus. How stingy are they with save talismans? I decide if I should save now. This game feels so different from the first three. Save. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. You've only seen the first one. Nifty knows, yeah, this is extremely different. The first one was more like free roaming around the area of it and gradually unlocking places, whereas 2 and 3 were a bit more linear. And still with plenty of, what do I do now? A magical pendant of Indian origin. I can use it to save my progress at any moment. Now, if I could just use it to turn into a animal. What was it? Oh, nice. We got a free save. Oh, when I first entered the room. Okay. That's good to know. Let's try sword foxing it. Don't mind me. Oh, nice. Fingers crossed we'll never have to go that way again. It looks like there's something on the wall there. And for our younger viewers in chat, this is what water looked like in 2001. Yeah, the real world has undergone some changes since then. I sometimes miss the old water. So slow in the water, I don't think I could have run away from the water dragon. This gate seems sealed up. Go, Carnby. Maybe they don't like his new look as much as his old one. And maybe I just like the look that came with the older setting. It looks kind of generic, you know, which is my first impression. It kind of looks like a big carved head on the wall, some kind of creature. that eventually. A triple-barreled shotgun. What is it with everything having one more barrel than normal around here? Formalin residue. What's that? Some kind of French liqueur? Phosphorus cartridges. Ooh. Oh, more magnesium bullets. You mean... Oh, the guns keep getting crazier and crazier. Yeah, where the old ones was more like, and here's your revolver, and here's your Thompson, and here are your fists and feet. I was wondering, I feel like that must be some kind of bug. Like maybe it's because I'm using DX Wind and playing it windowed. I don't know. I'll muck about, see if I can't fix it in all the free time I'm going to have. Not really, though. Some bigger priority is getting it so you guys can see the cutscenes. Or we'll play them in VLC. Is that a coffin? No. There'll be something nasty in there. A defiler, probably. Keyhole in the door, my lads, keyhole in the door. I can't tell what that is. Position by the keyhole in the door. I gotta stop singing songs like that. Chains. This room looks more like a dungeon than a cellar. Crates from the Boston University of Astronomy. Not a department, an entire university. It's a very specific university. I wanted to talk, I went to film school, but they had other departments. This trap door is locked. Running out of options.
No. Aline!
It's actually empty. Huh. Gilded key. Like something's messing with our mind. The shotgun's going to take 3 rounds each. So let me take a look at it. A triple-barrel sawed-off shotgun. It is a customized weapon. Oh, no kidding! They don't sell this in the gun section of your local Walmart, Carnby. Never would have guessed. Phosphorus cartridges for the shotgun. Wonder if they have normal cartridges too. What are they doing? Oh yeah. it's engraved bestseller. Okay, so this game you automatically discard the keys when you have used them. And maybe each one only gets used once. Only this trot on back to the other heart door.
Streamer streaming game on stream. Streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer, you must pause my stream. Streamer got a raid. Here's a raider leading raiders. Welcome raider, welcome raiders. Are the raiders alligators? Raider, raider, grackle.
Welcome in. How are you doing? How was your stream tonight? I saw you were playing some kind of survival horror game too, weren't you? You guys, please go check out Rush Pirate. He's a feline VTuber and plays all the kinds of different games. Sometimes action, sometimes adventure or RPG. How you doing, Medieval? Right, the old PS1 game. Yeah, never played that, but I remember the print ads for that. Looks like somebody got up on the wrong side of the coffin. Well, Mighty Collector, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who streams some action games and some adventure games, and I have a particular fondness for horror games, which is perfect for Spooktober. And tonight we've started Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare, which is the 4th game in the original survival horror series. And I can tell you it's quite different from the first 3. Looks different, plays different, is even set 70 years after the first ones. Same protagonist though. We have questions. Was this your first time playing Medieval Rush Pirate, or had you played it before? Yeah, the game comes and goes. It's a thing. Looks like it's shaping up to be a reasonably tough game so far, but it's early days.
Carnby? Carnby, answer me.
Aline, I thought you were dead.
I did too. I'm not cut out for this kind of place. I want this to stop right now.
I understand.
You understand? You understand? You don't understand anything. I don't know what you, Johnson, or Professor Morton want of me, but I'm asking for this nightmare to stop right now.
Aline, get a grip on yourself. Where are you?
In some room, but I can't get to you. One of the doors is locked, and I can crack the other one, but there's some heavy object blocking it. When I think it's Obed Morton who locked me in here, and I wanted to help him.
Don't move. I'll come free you.
Is that the best you can do?
Yes, that's the best I can do.
Well, okay then. Hurry up.
And she's snarky, but a lot of the voice acting seems a little subdued. She wants this nightmare to end. What does she expect me to do? Hey, grumpy old milk, welcome in. Yeah, I know, we just found a shot. Like, we have a double-barreled revolver. That's Carnby's sole characteristic as a character. And then we found a shotgun, and it's a triple-barreled shotgun. Next, what do we find? A double-barreled bazooka? Or a quadruple-barreled? I don't know what, because I'm hard put to think of a game that has 3 guns in real life. Yeah, exactly. It's like, let's make it a little more fantastical and futuristic by adding 1 more barrel to everything. Yeah. Compensating because they only have 1 barrel and they don't want anyone to know. Yeah, so each shot uses 2 rounds, and those little things, dinosaur-like things, take, is it 8 shots? 9 shots? Yeah, it's just so weird, Big Fatty. A marble bust. Quite recent. Didn't realize Carnby was so... There's a mechanism at the base of the bust. Boy, combination. Let's just try OM. Typewriter, but you don't need typewriters in this game. Old works of geology. Have you played many of the Alone in the Dark games, Rush Pirate? There's the bus again. The Morton's decor lives up to their fortune. Someone's having fun with his apostrophe placement.
Aline, any more news?
I'm here waiting for you. What are you doing?
I can't find the room in which you say you're locked up.
It can't be that tough. I'm upstairs. There's a staircase in the lobby.
Upstairs.
Okay, I'll head over there. Thanks.
Hurry up.
What, was I just supposed to guess that, Aline? Hey, Captain Thaco, how are you tonight? I guess it's a game being like, don't wander too far yet. Let's just try to make sure there aren't any lovely items to be snatched. The ashes are still warm. Oh, now I see the fireplace. To make out what that picture above it is, there might be a shield. Ashes still warm. Maybe there was a ghost smoking. We'll turn to something to kill us. An ordinary clock. Is that 11:57 or 58? A kerosene lamp. The way those lamps in these games go through fuel. Oh, nice. Charm of saving. Good. Probably shouldn't use it yet. Yeah.
I can hear you. Can you see what's blocking the door?
I think it's just a chest of drawers.
Well, then push it aside.
Checks out. You can push things in alone in the dark. Could. My granddaddy could push chests of drawers aside. And we have to... There we go. Hey, Slarty, welcome in. Yeah, you know, she is slightly pushy. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that. It's going all right, thanks. How are you doing, Slarty? All right. You guys, please go check out Slarty Bardfest, who's mostly been on a GTA 4 kick of late. But also plays some horror games. I remember you playing Nightmare Before Christmas a while back. A GTA 5, excuse me. I can't keep track of all the autos that have been grandly thefted. Okay. Oh, nice. You guys are playing 7 Days to Die. Fun. I am. Just keep going, running through the whole series. Ah, that's the last Grand Theft Auto so far. Sure, we're about due for another spin-off.
At last. I want you to tell me what's going on.
I don't know yet.
I think I know.
I do love your new outfit. Makes you look less, you know...
Yes, I know.
Here, I got your stuff.
Thanks. What about my jacket?
Whoever locked you up in here probably thought it matched his hair. Listen, I should never have agreed to let you come along.
I have my own reasons for being here. Were you able to talk with Obed Morton?
Hey,
No, were
Ruby
you?
and
I'm not so
Pixels.
sure. I have this feeling that there's more than one Obed Morton.
It's way too dangerous. We have to find a safe place for you where you can hide and wait for me.
Listen, Carnby. You know as well as I do that the safest place is at least 2 hours away by plane. I haven't done too bad up till now, and I sure don't intend to spend whatever time I have left doing nothing. I want to know. Just before, I heard this voice above us. There's a trap door. If you help me, I can reach it.
Why not stick together?
You and I don't have the same goals. Remember what you told me in the plane. Come on, give me a hand.
What if I were to say no?
You're not the type to say no.
You know, you're right, Slarty. She is very slightly pushy. Oops. But how are you doing tonight, Ruby? It's... Oh, that's the same actress, voice actress from Siberia. Oh, that's cool. You guys, please go check out Ruby and Pixels, who plays a lot of point-and-click adventure games. It's a really fun stream to hang out in. Oh, Sam and Max hit the road. How are you liking that, Ruby? I loved that game so much when I played it. Those guys are insanely fun. Like the first Telltale series of their stuff, too. Oh, of course, Slarty Bardfest. And Carnby just kind of goes along with it. Was he trying to awkwardly flirt with her? It's like, why don't we stick together? Well, because then either I would steal your ammo, or I'd have infinite ammo. And do you want either of those, Carnby? Actually, yeah, I kind of would like you having infinite ammo. An Indian posing in front of an underground door, framed by two monumental statues. So I wonder if they're going to tie this back into the Native American tribe and the shaman from Alone in the Dark 3. Oh, I thought that was a mirror. Oh, it's still pretty tough. Yeah, I remember I did have to look up hints a couple times. And it's funny the many uses of Max in that game. An acrobat statue. Boy, I can see why they call it an acrobat statue, because it's being acrobatic. We gotta fix that bug. And a dictaphone. And a cassette player.
I have always wondered about the circle of stones located in the moors. When I would ask Edenshaw about it, he always remained very vague. I now think it's some kind of ritual calendar used to determine various astronomical events. I have started building a planetarium that will be used in conjunction with the circle of stones. All this seems linked to the gate, to the opening of the gate, and to the ritual of the 7 statues. Edenshaw was very surprised. It seems he had not thought them related. I therefore talked him into performing the ritual of his ancestors. I know his weakness and how to use it. He wanted to convince me of his powers as a witch doctor. Even he acted out of pride. I recorded him while he spoke the sacred words of his tribe. He was standing before one of the steels, and the direction in which he pronounced the incantation seemed an important part of the ritual. But nothing happened. The time has not yet come, is what he said, justifying himself.
Yes, we will eject ourselves from that view. I don't know exactly what these sounds are supposed to be, but they do contribute to the atmosphere. January 13th, 1963. Today I am 10 years old, and Mummy fell off her horse. She says she saw a big shadow jump up in front of her, which made Sultan rear up. Daddy made a doctor come from the mainland. He says Mummy won't ever walk on or see anymore. I wonder what it's like to be blind. I tried closing my eyes, but it isn't the same, because I know I can open them again. Grandpa Jeremy made a new machine. It's not like all the other ones. It doesn't do much of anything, but it is very funny. You can make photographs that move with it. He told me again never to go near the gate. When I said that Obed and I had discovered it when we were playing in the ruins of the fort, he got really angry. I know Grandpa Jeremy can open it up. Maybe someday he'll show me. June 21st, 1973. Grandpa Jeremy died this morning. Father's sorrow doesn't seem great. Grandpa Jeremy never told me how to open the gate. When I asked him, he told me that if my desire was true, then I would find a way. Father has forbidden us from going to the fort. He has even changed the combination of the lock to the gate on the bridge. If only he realized. Father is afraid of the creatures of darkness. I'm certain of it. He is a coward. He doesn't trust the weapons Grandpa Jeremy made. He said we were going to leave the island and that it was time we started living a normal life. I think Mother agrees with him. I don't want to live here anymore, to live anywhere but here. The world of men revolts me with all its triviality. Their preoccupations are so crude. Man is so vain. Grandpa left me a letter and half a photo of us in front of the gate. I can't even remember when he took it. There's a number written on the back, but I can't do anything with it. It's not the code of the control board in the library. Why are they all so afraid of the shadows of the night? I know one day I will learn to speak their language. I know that one day I will pass into the world of darkness, and then nobody will be able to tell me what I can or can't do, or what is good and what is evil. April 17th. These are long diaries. April 18th, 1992. It's a big day. The construction of my laboratory is nearly finished. I really need it to open up new vistas for my research. Obed is terrified, but what can this pale reflection of a man understand? The Lords of Darkness are with me. By digging the underground gallery that leads to a tunnel to the sacrificial chapel, I have discovered another way to get to the gate. It leads to the tunnel. So I won't have to clear Grandpa Jeremy's path that my idiot father made inaccessible. As soon as I get my hands on that translation, I'm so impatient. And let's hope that Edenshaw doesn't get it into his head to start telling me how to behave again. I have never understood his real motivations. Grandpa Jeremy held him in high esteem, but I know he is on the wrong side of the shadow, that when the moment comes he will try everything to stop me from succeeding. I know that when the time comes I'll have to neutralize him. Him too. March 2nd, 1995. I have just reread a few pages of my notebook, and I realize just how right I have always been. Father should never have gotten between us and our destiny, but in the end he has been much more helpful to me than he would ever have believed. I have made great progress in the translation of the tablets. A new world is going to open before me. It bothers me a little that Obed profits from my accomplishments in order to win himself honors in high society. One day my brother will find a wife and have children. Then what? Then he will return to Shadow Island to fulfill his fate. I don't have the luxury of all that time to waste. We live in immense danger. But what of it? We Mortons have lived with danger for over a century. We have mastered it and learned how to tame it. Obed is a sniveling coward just like the others. Grandpa Jeremy left me several leads, but I still don't understand why he never confided the secret of the gate to me. No doubt he thought that I didn't deserve it. I still need raw materials. Those I used for my initial experiments are rotting. Barely good enough to drop in the pickling formalin. The storms, too, are too infrequent. Obed met somebody that could resolve my supply problems. I've made so much progress since my last attempt. Oh, Father, I would never have believed that you would one day be so close to destiny, to divinity. Perfect fusion is within my grasp. July 18th, 2000. While I was forging through Obed's affairs, I found definitive proof that he has not only betrayed me, but the whole of the Morton family history. The letter Lamb sent him leaves me no doubt. More raw materials, but this time fresh. that's Edenshaw. Did I search this desk? Yeah. The door seems sealed up. Confused which is the door I came through. Or was it this one? No. Or maybe it was the other door and something pushed that armoire in front of it again. You will. Alright, I had to unequip my gun to push that thing. I'm assuming I should save my shotgun ammo. What's that on the wall? Wow. You're really going. Well, I mean, we're on the second floor in that room, so. Over here. No. Nothing important. This door seems sealed up. Oh, this is. Oh, no, it's a different door. That should look very long. Wait. I'm not see anything useful in there. Alright. Look at that acrobatic stone. Or acrobat stone. A stylized stone statue of a dancer. Probably Indian in origin. Didn't interact with any of these things. Oh, there's a skull on that bookshelf. Right. is the door. That's your cousin. I must say, your cousin has excellent taste in statues. Look at the pictures. Surely an explorer. He's carrying objects. Bandolier style. In the background, a ship is caught in the ice. There seems to be a locking mechanism. A metal plate, but it is blank. Yeah, that's neat they have Native American lore. No, you really don't see a lot of that. And they had a little bit in the third game, too. His fixed gaze sends shivers down my spine. On the table is a map of the island, and behind him is a strange statue. Don't know that I would call the Eiffel Tower strange, but I suppose if the developers are French, they're allowed to comment on it. There seems to be a locking mechanism. Yeah, there's like a remake of the first one that just came out this year. And I don't know if the one from 2008 was like a reboot also or what. I have that but I've never touched it. The third one's fun, I think. No. Gameplay wise, it might be my favorite of the original trilogy. Story wise, no. There's a lot to like about the first one. Yeah. So they've tried to reinvigorate the series a couple times. Multiplayer. I think the multiplayer one was sealed up. I think the multiplayer one was from the 2000s, but I could be wrong. Oh, it was a platform one? Yeah. Maybe we'll play that next year, or in 2 years if we decide to play this one as Aline next year. Oh, this one? Or the 2008 one. Maybe a scientist. He's carrying a curious object. It looks like an astronomical telescope. Another locking mechanism. 2008 was really bad. I've heard people say that. I think I remember Fully Ramblomatic. Wasn't too thrilled with it. The portrait is quite recent. It exudes a strange melancholy. The character resembles the statue on the first floor. Yeah, the film. My father and I rented that on DVD from Hollywood Video. It was bad. Very bad. Oh, so the 08 one, the PS3 had a longer ending, but it still wasn't much better. Yeah. I remember look at the special features. And the director was like, yes, there were these great stories in the video games, and we wanted to come up with a new great story. And I'm like, yeah, there were great stories in the video games, and you came up with shit. Good job. initials beneath him. That's not a door. The doors are locked. It really looks like there's something next to the lamp. I'm also curious about the new Alone in the Dark. I also remember one complaint is that the 08 one lets you skip ahead in the game, like it had, you know, options for people to skip ahead in the game, and some of the reviewers complained about that, and I'm like, the third one had some built-in saves on the CD-ROM. That pretty much every door is locked.
I know who you are and what you have come looking for. I was expecting you.
Just stay where you are. Don't move an inch. Who are you?
They call me Edenshaw. I am the guardian of this island.
The guardian? Guardian of what? And what are all these monsters? What the heck's going on here?
Professor Morton has definitely crossed the threshold.
Look, can't you spell it out? What is this mess?
My weakness is to blame. I let children play with powers way beyond their grasp. But the legends were not wrong. You have come to us. My only hope is that it is not too late.
This is all Greek to me.
It will become clear soon enough. Go to the library. The books withhold many a secret. Also, take this charm. It will prevent you from falling into oblivion with all the others. Go, fulfill your destiny. Save us.
Wait. I didn't come here to fool around. I came to investigate Fiske's death.
I do not know who you are talking about.
Charles Fiske. 50-ish, about 6'1", graying hair.
I still do not know who that is. You see, nobody's come to Shadow Island for months now.
Okay, that's about enough of this. Oh, God.
Carnby doesn't get along particularly well with people, does he? Good, we got a charm. Shoot. Is this a good stopping place? I mean, I started so damn late. Here we got the game mostly working. A disfigured statue. Okay, that one got me. So the damage is done, whatever it was. Seriously, stay down. Yay, a friend. That had to be something. Seriously, aren't these guys pretty spongy? Thank you for the clip, Big Fatty Plus. Yeah. Yes, plenty of spooking to be going around. Yeah, I mean, in that bullet spongy, I think we are going to need the shotgun. Save this for more of those little dinosaurs, or whatever they are. Long legs, Legosauri. It's weird how many games I've played that have things that look like small dinosaurs. Bullets knock him down, but triple-barreled shotgun doesn't. Oh, I killed him. Oh, that was a tragic waste. Find a lot of keys. Did I try looking at this one? Yeah. Well, you weren't there a moment ago. Maybe I should try, like, two shotgun blasts, finish them off with pistol rounds. That's one way the game keeps you disoriented is by going through ammo so much faster than most games would. Who's that weird little statue? This place is pretty sprawling. Ooh. Goodness for cartridges. I guess that's a wall. It don't look like a wall. See why they call this game Alone in the Dark. Oh. And it seems to be the top. This tower or whatever. Launcher, you say? I don't like those noises.
Where are you?
In the attic.
I went through there. I saw that there's some sort of trap door on the floor. You'll see it. When you walk on it, it has a hollow sound. I met Edenshaw, the old Indian. He told me he was the last witch doctor. He says he can do something that will stop all this madness. Do you think we can trust him?
I met him too. He seemed to know a lot more than he said. But I don't think we have much of a choice anyhow.
He needs 7 statues to carry out some sort of ritual.
Well, why doesn't he go looking for them?
Can't we help him?
Sure. What do these statues look like?
I don't really know. They depict some kind of animals, I think.
Oh, well, that narrows it down.
Carnby, I'm sure it's really important.
I know. We'll find his statues for him. But after that, we're going home.
And where is your home?
I don't know yet.
We'll get to that later. Over.
What? Just dropping a line like that. We'll get to that later. Nothing coming in the window. Oh, there it is. Of course. Maybe I have to put away my gun. Is that not? I mean, that's just me stepping on the boards now that I think about it. Yeah, the carpet just ends there. stairs beyond the locked door? I misunderstood. That got very dark very suddenly. Nothing there but the light. Different staircase. I'm finding a map of this manor. Oh boy. Again, they're tall. Spend a lot of time reloading this game, don't we? Guess that's another way they keep you extra nervous. If you're seeing your ammo go so fast. Ooh, herbs. Carnby doesn't do herbs. Carnby does first aid kits. And phosphorus cartridges. I don't know how bad I'm doing, but I haven't saved in a long time. I wonder if I should save. Not locked. Tank of some kind. Yes. Place has been reorganized rather thoroughly. Ah. Oh shit. I can't tell if it's a crab or an insect or what. It's an arthropod. I think it was a spider. Yeah, that was what was in that tank. Let's hope it wasn't poisonous. That would be rude. Big shadow. stuck in the ice. Ooh, charm of saving. Is that an owl? Maybe a person, hard to tell. Books. What a huge quantity of knowledge in the service of evil. A photograph. A wolf mask. What is this, Half-Life? I just got head grabbed. I need to wrap up. Oh. Wait, each time you find a charm of saving, it gives you 5 or something? Oh, I thought it gave you 1. Well, geez, why am I so stingy with my saves? Let's save away. Anyway, I appreciate that in a game with limited save slots. Oh, thanks, Lardy. So I should basically always have my flashlight on. Yeah, probably should anyway, it is fairly dark. Nasty little spiders. That's where he came in, right? Here. Yeah, I think so. We tried those doors. Really? The flashlight will even insta-kill them sometimes. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll just always keep it on. I don't know that we need to be conserving shotgun ammo. Oops. No way. The controls for that inventory seem a little hard to remember. So we came in. Did we look at this? No, we did not, because we cannot. Everywhere is locked. That's the wall. It's weird the way that picture catches the light. It almost looks like it's pulsing. Behind him is a strange statue. I assume it's not an indication we're supposed just use the statue here. Yeah. Is that a door? Oh yeah, a sealed door. Thank you, Big Fatty Plus. Yeah, hope you have a good night. Yeah, I'm not sure where to go. Just kind of looking for a more satisfying stopping place, but anyway, that's just got the peephole. I think that's all that was down here. So there's somewhere I haven't explored, or is there a puzzle I need to solve? God, maybe I am supposed to find the trapdoor in the attic. I just couldn't. Is that? Yeah. I hope 99 isn't the maximum. I also hope the monsters don't respawn just from you wandering around. That would be cruel. This is new. An amphora filled with water. Crowbar. Perfect for all those lovely little head crabs. Shadow Island, April 12th, 1905. I, the undersigned, Richard Morton, being of sound mind and body, declare this document to be my last will and testament, that no other take its place. Archibald, my son, the mission I undertook many long years ago is still vast and incomplete. I expect you and your descendants to strive without respite for its completion. To this end, I bequeath you my goods and chattels, my estate and all its contents, and all it contains. Let Diserto guide you. He will tell you what to do and how to do it. Archibald, I have often seen doubt cloud your youthful eye. Sometimes your glance betrays your disapproval. Indeed, I have sacrificed human life. But name me the conquest without sacrifice. Indeed, I have defiled almost every commandment in the Bible. But isn't morality always the first casualty of progress? What worth do a few miserable lives have in compared to the immense discoveries, the enormous, unprecedented advances that I have made. Archibald, I know you are no coward. I know that with Deserto's help, you will go far, much further than I ever did. You will be the one to venture into the unknown. You will set the foundations for a new humanity. Know that because of us, the Morton name will shine with the light of 1,000 stars in the grand pantheon of history. My detractors will become the laughingstock of generations to come. Thanks to you and the confidence I have in Deserto, our destiny shall be fulfilled. Thus do I leave this world in peace. My library is my life's work. I wanted it to be a hexagon, the perfect form of 6 equilateral triangles representing the universe. It is a repository for 10 centuries of human knowledge. Worthless, every word of it. 10 centuries of empty, hollow treatises. 10 black centuries of ignorance. Vain and stupid reflections that remind us each day how vile and petty the human spirit is. 10 centuries and not one mention of the world of darkness. I understand now that humanity has let its destiny go. However, our works are worth saving. 4 works contain the true key. I have discovered a symbol that represents the world of darkness and of light. 2 entities in equilibrium, one above the other. The one does not exist without the other. 2 triangles juxtaposed in opposition, the one clear, the other dark. I placed the 4 books vertically in the space in the library representing this symbol. The symbol thus crosses the library from one side to the other. The first is placed the highest. The second is placed opposite. Light, darkness, darkness, light. Wow. That's going to be tough to figure out. A flask. Ah, just like old times. Space Marines could learn a lot from Edward Carnby. Not to name names, because they don't have names. A mask. Damnable thing. Left the room. Oh dear. You know, I think I should just call it a night. I know they were going to find a really good stuffing place, but oh shit, it's later than I thought. Yeah. You seem to have an interesting story. Now that I know you have more saves than I realized, that's good. And you can save anywhere. You have to look for specific places, like in other survival horror series. But yeah, I'm sorry to start streaming so late tonight, but I thought I'd figured out all the technical issues, but since we can't see the out-of-engine cutscenes in this game, I'll have to figure out a fix for that. As for what's coming up on stream, I don't know. This weekend's weird, because I'm going to see a movie with my roommates on Sunday, so I might do the longer stream Saturday, and I don't know, maybe we should just finish Resident Evil 2, and then figure we'll start some other, like, horror adventure game later in the month. Gotta figure that out. Let's find somebody to raid. Drunkerella's playing Goosebumps. Which one? There were a couple. Oh, Asmodon is live. I almost never get to raid him. Let's go say hi. He's playing Dark Souls 3. Good night, Niftiness. Thank you for hanging out. Maybe I'll have more energy next time, too. Oh, wait. Asmodeus. Follower on the chat? Doesn't seem right. Did I mistype it? Weird. If I'm following, does it not show that it's follow only chat for me? I thought it still would. Whatever. I'm exhausted. I'm not thinking clearly. Thank you guys for coming to hang out and for sticking around even through the difficulties we faced. And I appreciate all the chatters and all the lurkers. And you guys can find me on Twitter and MySpace, where I post stream announcements and random things. Sometimes polls, other times I just make decisions, like deciding which character we are going to play for this game. And you can find VODs of my past streams up on YouTube. So I hope everybody has a good night. May your guns have many barrels, and may your dogs not be zombies. Say hi to Asmodon, and I'll see you guys this weekend.